In 2024, the tech company Nvidia called its new Blackwell computer chip the fastest and most powerful ever, perfect for the era of artificial intelligence or AI.
Incredible, right?
But it can't sell Blackwell in China because the U.S. says doing so puts its national security at risk. Nvidia once sold 95% of all AI chips in China. Now its market share is zero.
So would you want the Blackwell to be sold in China?
I hope so. I hope so. But that's a decision for President Trump to make.
So far, U.S. President Donald Trump is refusing to grant Nvidia its wish.
The new Blackwell that just came out, it's 10 years ahead of every other chip. But there's nothing to meet with other than say, congratulations. But no, we don't give that chip to other people.
The White House says the ban is about protecting national security. The Blackwell chip processes much more data than any other on the market, and the U.S. fears the Chinese military could use that technology to breach both the U.S.'s physical security and cyber networks. It's also important to point out Nvidia is still generating business with the U.S.'s federal research labs.
We're building the largest supercomputer for the U.S. government ever, 100,000 Grace Blackwell GPUs. Haven't decided.
Donald Trump wants U.S. tech firms to not just design their products in the U.S., but to build them here as well. The U.S. has been issuing and canceling sanctions on China in order to gain an advantage in the tech industry. But Chinese President Xi Jinping has been wielding leverage of his own. After imposing a ban on rare earth minerals exports to the U.S. in October, Beijing reportedly is now drafting a policy to allow some U.S. purchases, but not nearly as much as Washington would like.
Part of what China hopes to achieve with this strategy, which is to say, look, you have a choke point, you can squeeze us, but we've got a choke point too, and we can squeeze you.
The upshot, say experts, is that Nvidia might yet get its chance to return to the China market, but not unless and until the U.S. believes doing so is in the country's best interest. Rosiland, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.